I get goosebumps yet when I go by customers that were just nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof to pull the plug for that very first machine. Wasn't even that expensive a piece of equipment. May have been a used piece, because they come from, probably their most expensive piece was a chainsaw. And as we coached them into sticking their neck out, and now I see that they're the biggest grinder guy in the whole area. I've got several that have turned from just buying the very first one, nervous as all get out over that, and now they'll write a check out for $1 million one and not even give it not bat an eye.
So about 20 years ago, as our recycling and forestry portfolio began to grow, we started to add additional grinders. We realized the complexity and the nature of our customers and the way they use our equipment and the applications they put it in presents a lot of challenges, a lot of unique setups and troubleshooting. And let's face it, these grinders do incredible work and they require a lot of upkeep. So it started 20 years ago with about 3 gentlemen that were actively working with grinders that really had a passion for helping customers, and they started to share and collaborate and really grow what it is today.
We started right away seeing value in the way Vermeer took time to bring us in. Probably the most valuable thing is the relationship that it brought between us. And we started almost immediately calling each other, and just how we resolved things really helped. It was that communication between us, so it's probably as valuable as anything. I think the factory's done a very good job of not trying to just them bringing knowledge, but making it a safe place that we could bring knowledge together too. They learned real quickly that there was a pile of knowledge between all of us from all over the world coming together, and they more or less formed a conduit for us to share things.
I really feel like the willingness to learn and to be there for a customer, like to always have that knowledge. You don't have to know everything, but you always have to be honest. So if you don't know, it's okay to say, man, I don't know, I'll get you an answer though. So just the follow through and making sure you know as much as possible and you're always learning. At the end of the day, it's being that consultant to where if they do have an issue, they call you. And that's, at that point, you know that you're trusted and you do bring value to them.
You know, if we didn't offer recycling specialists, I feel like our customers would really not be as successful as they are. Our products can work, but without the local support of our dealerships and working through those challenges, it really takes the magic and the value of what we bring to the table away, and we become just another grinder.
To me, it's one of the most rewarding things, seeing people's companies grow and being a large part of that. You know, without those grinders running every day, they don't get to where they're at. And they've said that to me multiple times. Probably the most gratifying part of my job is seeing those people be successful, knowing we had a big part in that. It's super rewarding for me.
They're really dedicated to the recycling and forestry group, and that they're passionate about what they're doing. And you see that passion come through when you meet with their customers and talk about the success they're having and really the impact that they're making in their business, and how much of a differentiator it is to have a Vermeer recycling specialist in their corner supporting them day in and day out.